Anything out as per usual?
I think we have done it officially. I think we have solved Sam's mic problem.
You're a confident man. I hope we have.
I mean, I can already hear you clearer than like I normally can. I feel like I don't know.
Wow. All right.
I'm telling you.
Well, yeah, actually, yeah, it sounds miles better.
Oh
We-
my God, really?
We
It only-
gave
it
Grandpa
only
an
took-
iPhone, and here we are.
It only took 3 30-year-olds to figure out to point it at your
I'm too
mouth to
powerful
work.
now, guys. You better watch out.
Oh my
I've
god.
been fully unlocked.
Paul, thank you so much for bearing with our horse shit this morning. I know.
No problem.
I
It
know
was great entertainment.
Paul's like, I don't even want to be here. It can't get any better than this. This is peak.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. Well, guys, welcome back to episode 20, part 12, if I'm remembering correctly, or episode 32 for the rest of you at home. I'm Zach, AgroBlaze96. As always, I'm joined by Taylor and Sam, and today we have a very special guest for you. You can call him a Krispy Kreme donut because I'm about to glaze him. Two-time calling champion, a calling finalist. Yo, come on, that was good. Come on, I thought of that last night. I've been saving that one. That was good.
That
Come
was
on.
awful. I loved it.
Paul, I don't know if you guys have like Krispy Kreme donuts, like if that's a brand that's in Europe or not.
We don't. We have donuts without the glaze, sadly.
Oh,
Very
okay.
Dutch sober donuts, sadly.
Sober donuts. I love that.
They're from the Lidl. I don't know if you know that store.
Oh, yeah.
Little.
We actually have
Okay.
those here.
Oh,
do?
great.
I'm
Dude.
uncultured as normal.
Yeah, no.
All right.
Yeah. It's a... I don't know how you haven't seen it. It's like bright yellow and blue. It's called
I
Little...
mean, they're only in certain parts of the country still.
Oh, really? I thought they were like...
closed because no one wanted to go there.
Oh, Lidl.
Yes.
LIDL.
We have one in my hometown. It's a... Me and my wife go there sometimes because it got some pretty cool snacks that you can't get anywhere else.
Yeah, I think it's like a German store or something.
Slaps, dude.
So-
They look very
Yeah.
good.
Dude.
Probably because I'm hungry and I haven't eaten breakfast yet, but they do look very tasty.
That might have something to do with it. Yeah.
Don't know why you said that. I was like, well, the architecture is pretty nice. I like the glass front. It does look pretty good. Like, I thought you were talking about, like, the buildings. I was like, yeah, dude, sure. That's very postmodern, yeah.
Oh, I'm glad that we're at least all on the same page to start the episode. That's what I want.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Perfect.
anyway, Paul, thank you for being here. Appreciate you joining us.
Thanks for having me.
I was very surprised to learn that you did not have any ProQuest today. Like, when you said that.
I mean, I have a ProQuest today, but I was like, this is way better, right?
Oh, whoa. We could have...
And
Oh, I feel so bad.
and to be honest, I'm also, I think, already qualified. So it's
Okay,
like-
I'm so sorry to hear. Oh,
That's what happens when you win multiple callings. You can just not show up to ProQuest. That must be
Yeah.
nice. I look forward to this, hopefully one day. Oh, dude, what a casual flex. That's
I
so
love
awesome. That, like,
It's not,
to have the
I'm not trying
ability.
to play.
Even if
Someone
you're
else
not
to
trying
win.
to, man, you are. It's
Like-
awesome.
do you think they got there to the ProQuest and they're like, Paul's not here. We can do this today. We got this, dude. We got this.
I'm just imagining Paul as like a local terror at all of his ProQuests. Like, oh, that's awesome. I
Well,
love it.
I'm not the best player in my country by
What?
far, so it's like, yeah, there's a lot of good
I don't
it's
know.
like Ian Zhang, I don't know if you know
Yeah,
him.
of course.
Mhm,
Ian
yeah.
Zhang, Jaap Uilst, I don't
Yep.
think he's
Mhm.
he's like a mechanologist specialist. I think he's very good. Sander Neef, Jimmy Nguyen, Philip van Donselaar, like all great players. Maybe lesser known, but ProQuest in Netherlands are actually very competitive, and I'm struggling every season to win at least one. Sometimes it even doesn't happen. So I'm happy I don't have to do it now.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just like Paul. Just I'm
I,
the exact.
I think your statement gives a lot of people hope because it's like, oh, like like what Sam just said. Like on a real note, like somebody watching this may be like, oh, like I'm struggling to win a ProQuest, and this guy won 2 callings. Like I can do this. Like It's just it's so relatable, I feel like.
Yeah, winning ProQuest is hard. It's not it's not easy.
Paul's like, winning the callings was easier than this. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Opponents in the calling are just like hands in their head, just like, oh my god.
You sit down, your opponent's like, this is hard, but my ProQuest last month was way more difficult.
Oh, amazing.
Oh, have you? Oh.
All right. Well, as always, we like to start with everybody's week in Flesh and Blood. So, Taylor, start us off. Tell us about your week, dog.
I started testing Sage, I think like Thursday for my Saturday, Sunday ProQuest. I had a great time. I got to roll some cards around. I'll roll a dice, see what card I discard, make a might. I don't know, throw 2 card 8s, 2 card 9s. It's fun. I was like, how about you, Sam?
See, I've been doing something similar, but my problem often comes when I roll the dice and I discard the card I didn't want to discard, and I get really upset about it. Happens very frequently.
Do be like that.
Yeah, lots of Sage testing. I have a ProQuest in 5 hours, so we're going to be doing that today and tomorrow. Very, very excited to get some ProQuest underway. How's your week been, Paul?
Okay, I've just been chilling a lot. I'm trying to learn Acilio. It's not been going all too well, but I'm having fun. So
You've been wobbling fools?
yeah, that card feels very, very good to cast. Yeah.
That card makes me angry.
Card's so
Actually,
dumb.
I was so convinced in this card that I bought a few.
Oh my gosh!
Yo.
This
But
is
it
why.
might go very. This might be the might either be the smartest thing I've done or the stupidest thing I've done. We'll see.
Well, listen, I know who to hit up when I get to Japan if I need wobbles for my Acilio deck. Paul's over here charging a premium, like.
See, I've got the opposite idea where I'm like, man, this card's so crazy. I just hope they ban it, so I'm not going to buy
Yeah.
any of them.
I've heard that too.
I like the risk. I like the risk.
That's the risk, yeah.
All right, Zach, how about you? How you been doing?
I've been doing a lot of Sage and CC testing. So, I did a lot of my Sage testing leading up to calling San Diego. And so I'm kind of just like riding off of that and like tweaking the list a little bit. But Montreal's coming up next weekend. So I am working on getting a lot of my CC reps in now to figure out what I want to play. So, and Acilio has made its way onto the list. I think the deck is just too good not to consider. The real question is there a world that I can learn to play Acilio efficiently in 7 days? And I think the answer is no, if you watch the live stream from this week. But we'll see what we can make happen.
I'm not caught up with the lore. How bad was it?
Don't get me wrong. Damien trolled hard on some of the decisions, but it was rough.
Oh god, Damien was in there?
Our one win on the live stream was to a Betsy who conceded on turn 3.
To be fair, you finally beat your boogeyman.
Dude, that game felt so rewarding. I was like, yes, take that. Take that. Everybody in chat loved it too. Like, everybody was giving me shit when Betsy popped up on the screen, dude. Like, Paul, in case you don't know, there is a little bit of lore with me. I was streaming playing Ira one time, and I was playing against a fatigue Betsy who got like the nerves of steel into play or whatever it's called, where like equipment with battle worn or like with 2 power doesn't like have counters taken off. And for like 12 turns, I could not deal damage to get this off the board ever.
Oh yeah, because if you deal damage, it's destroyed.
Yeah. And so like I crashed out on this this Betsy
It's
player.
deleted.
Like,
it's gone forever.
yeah,
No one can see it.
it's the only time I've ever deleted a clip off of the internet. It was so bad. Like it was not great. So yeah, if you ever like me and Betsy, we go way back and it's not a good thing. So
That does sound very tilting, to be honest.
yeah. No, it was
Great. It was great.
Everybody else loved it, but like, yeah, I mean, like I was red. It was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. Oh. Well, we're talking about ProQuest season, and we're talking about calling Montreal. If you are looking for a place to find data and information about what heroes you should be playing, you should check out fablazing.com. Not Fab Blazing, Fablazing, just to clarify in case of Taylor's blunder still haunts the internet a little bit. It's a great place to check out all the data. You can look at heroes, matchup spreads. You can look at all kinds of information on there to figure out what you should and should not be playing. And then also, once you gather all this wonderful information and you head to your tournament, if you'd like a way to keep up with your games and take notes and maybe have like a convenient, note tracking pad, check out the Codex Journal. Links in the description below for both of these products. Make sure you check it out and use code Breakpoints to save 10% at checkout. Right? 10%, I think it is.
It's some percent, probably 10, maybe 15. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out when someone gets there.
It's so funny because when you're watching me say this, it's on the actual video. Like, it's in between me and Taylor, I'm pretty sure. So that makes it even better.
Oh my gosh.
Through the wonderful magic of editing, you too will save 10% at breakpoints.
Hold on. I'm looking at the outline. It is 10%. I just checked the outline of the podcast.
Even better. Perfect. All right. We've hit it. Sam, roll us into some topics today, dog.
All right. So, as hopefully you all are well aware at this point, we have the incredible Paul with us, multiple calling winner, incredible player. Tell us a little bit about how London was. I imagine obviously it was a very good experience, but I've heard a lot of people say that the room was generally quite electric, attendance was awesome, and just everyone was having a good time. How was your personal experience?
Oh, it was great. Yeah, the world premiere started off by being like totally sold out, I think. And the first match of the world premiere, I actually played a new player on Vi, so I had to like teach him the game a little bit, which was also nice. Like getting new players into the game is great. Mm-hmm. But yeah, the calling itself also pretty stacked. Like 9 rounds. Don't think I've ever had a calling that's 9 rounds before on day one. So you had to go like 7-2 to make it. Yeah, was great. And then day 2, I entered like 7-2, so I had to go either 4-1 and lose the last round, or like 5-0. So it was already like, yeah, probably too big of an ask. And then, yeah, it happened again.
He did it. It's insane. It's insane.
Just fucking knocked it right out.
So, Paul, did you 8-0 day 2?
No, I went 7-2 on day 1. I lost the last round of day 1, and then oh wait, I know what you mean. No, I actually 7-1. Yeah, sorry.
You went 7-1 on day 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I lost the only round I could have lost to be still able to make it. That's
and
kind of
that's
funny.
all you needed to do. Look at you, man. I love it. I love it.
How do you think overall the format is after having, kind of reached the absolute pinnacle of the competition at this point? Do you feel like Sage is like in a good spot? Do you think there's some like changes that you would like to see at this point?
Well, I'm a bit biased now, I think, but the games I've played at the calling were, I mean, they felt pretty good. But like especially day 1, I felt like every game I had like decisions that were interesting, and if I'd made another decision, maybe lose, or like same for my opponent. But then the first game on the calling day 2, I played against the Briar. I lost the die roll, so let me go first, of course. And then I drew my hand. It was like burn up, shock, lightning press, second strike, and I was like, oh yeah, I see now what people mean, that there's some dumb games, because then my opponent started at 12. He had like no chance to get back. It was just a total non-game for him. So those games definitely do exist. I won't deny that. That's a feel bad, but I mainly like because you have like 35 minutes and half the life total, that your decisions actually feel a lot more impactful. So you really start to overthink every sequencing and like every play that you're gonna make. You really start to think more over it than you would in CC, and I actually really like that.
Very nice. That sounds very expressive. I like that. Have you felt that like the time is too short then for rounds, or is it still totally fine?
No, it's the time is totally fine. Like like you have a lot of time to think over your plays, like even more than in CC. I felt like.
Oh, okay, that's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, because your game in the top 8 was a masterclass into Pierre. That was a
Oh right.
crazy game. That was, dude, I was sweating because I was pulling for both of y'all, of course. And I was like, because Pierre's a good friend of mine. So I was like,
Yeah, he's great.
yeah, that was a crazy game.
Yeah, I don't think it lasted very like there weren't
No, not at
many
all.
turns played. No, but,
No, we were watching the game and I was like, Paul just wants it more. Dude,
yeah,
he just drew it. I was like, he just wants it.
it was kind of crazy. Yeah, trying the burn up shock on the 5-card hand. It's like
Yeah.
pretty pretty lucky as well. But hey, can't complain.
Now that
Oh.
you've run through like a full tournament on this Briar deck, are you pretty happy with how it kind of worked out while you took it through all the rounds, or were you feeling like maybe there were a couple of refinements you still needed to make? I mean, it is the very first big event, so I can't imagine you thought the deck was absolutely perfect, but were there any like major differences you think, or maybe how things have developed with San Diego now and how we've seen kind of this bringing in a lot of Kano power into this format and a lot, pushed down to the Guardians? Are there any like larger changes that you would like to tweak to the deck at this point?
So I borrowed the deck from friend Bartosz Shamba. He made a complete list. I'm not a very good deck builder myself, so I usually net deck. But yeah, the deck felt great because it's like an aggro deck that also likes blocking, right? So it's like, yeah, you convert your hands pretty well, and yeah, just very smooth overall. The one thing that we didn't really like was 2 Bramble Sparks felt a little bit too spiky. But yeah, that that we could like 1 for Fry, I think. And then I think with the Rise of Kano, I maybe add like Red Arcane Polarity, since that card is totally booming Kano. So yeah, I think I changed that for now. Not really much else. I think a Guardian is totally lost. It's like it's impossible to win that matchup. I feel like, especially against like a competent Ultim, it's not happening. So yeah, I just hope they won't show up with Kano and Enigma, etc. coming into the metagame more now.
So I have to say, I'm really glad that you brought up Bramble Spark, because the week before the world premiere, we're like, I'm doing all this San Diego testing and I'm playing a lot of Briar, and I'm like, man, I would love to play Briar with Bramble Spark. Like, that feels like the one card we're missing from the deck. But I could never find enough like Earth cards that fit into the curve that I felt like made it like not greedy, I guess to say. And then we're all sitting in Discord, and your list pops up, and you're playing 2 Bramble Sparks, and I was like, he's the luckiest bastard on the planet. I was like, I have no idea how he's making this work. In one game, I even saw you play that, fuse with a Sprout Strength, and then play Sprout Strength, and I was like, he's got it all. He can't be stopped. This is crazy.
Yeah, it definitely is the high roll card of the deck. So you have like, I think you have like 6 Earth cards main board. You have like 2 Sprout Strength, the Arcane Seeds Life, and the Yellow Flourish. And then in Fatigue matchups, you also board in 2 Blue Flourishes. So it's like semi-consistent, but it also, like the greed, as you say, it definitely bit me, because in the last round of day 1, I actually lost because I arsenaled the Bramble Spark. I was like, oh, I can block 2 with it, or I can like attack with it. Like with a second strike to get like 2 value out of it as well. And I was like, nah, I want the fuse. I have 5 more Earth cards in my deck. Surely I'll draw one. And then it never came to be, and I lost because of that.
I love the idea that you're playing against your opponent. They're like, "Oh my god, what's in his arsenal? Oh my god, it must be like a drag down or something." And then in your head, you're like, "Please, dear God, where's the earth? Where's the earth? Where's the earth?" It's like, "Oh my god, where is it?" It's like,
And then I found it finally, but then he activated his Brace of Belief, and I had to block with exactly my Earth card, and I was like, yeah.
it must be sigil.
Yeah.
You won't play it. It's banned.
Other sigil suffering, sir. Come on.
No, I'm kidding.
It's too early.
So, Paul, are you still playing? It sounded like you said you're still playing one copy of Bramble Spark.
I think we're playing one main board. I think we're still playing two, sorry.
Okay.
Bartosz for the showdown replaced one with Fry, but I think it's like necessary in the fatigue matchup stuff, like that spiky turn. Because you can also, like, if it doesn't work out, you pitch your blue flourishes to the bottom, and you can pitch the Bramble Spark with it, so it kind of naturally comes up in second cycle.
Okay.
So it's still good, but I think like one main board, and then you can side the other one in to the specific matchups where it's good at.
I'm winning my ProQuest now. Thank you.
If you had me dig out those rough ups and you're just gonna bring Briar, I swear I'll kill you. Like I had to like dig through a box to find those.
Are you guys going to the same ProQuest? You all?
Taylor
Yeah.
and I
Oh,
are.
really? That's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. We're playing probably like the same 38, probably.
Okay.
It's closer than that. It's closer than that. You can play
Yeah,
what,
there's
50?
55 cards in
You
the
play
format.
50.
Oh yeah, I totally
55
forgot. I totally forgot.
Dog,
You
we're
see how
on
much
like I think we're on like the same like 54, bro. Like I think you're playing one card differently, and it's I think
You're the
it's
one that wins the game.
And that's the secret card, that he'll play
yeah,
against.
yeah.
I think
We'll
I
see.
added a third AB, just so
Yeah.
if I play into a bad Kano, I can really stomp him. But I'm gonna play AB2 usually. I say this now because it's gonna get in my Kano opponent's head whenever this releases and they play against me, and I reveal AB3. So they're like, "Oh my god, he thinks I'm a shit player." It's like, "Oh god." It's like, oh.
It's all about the mental warfare. You're setting yourself up for next week's ProQuest to do efficient.
Oh no! We'll be in Montreal. This is actually for the showdown in Montreal when I
Oh,
scrub
see,
out of the
there you
calling.
Even better. Like round 5 when you're 4-1, you flip over AB3 against your Kano opponent and you just stare at them to see if they
Jake-
say anything.
Jacob Clemens just slams his hand on the table. What are you doing, Taylor?
Oh, that's absolutely amazing. I love it.
You're not having to fly across the pond from Montreal, are you, Paul?
No, not this time. I did it last year, but like the flights lately, they've been aching a bit. I mean, I gotta hit the gym to be honest to get on more flights, but yeah, it's also so scary to fly all across I don't know how Jacob and Brody do it. Like, it's so scary to invest that much, and then if you miss day 2, I mean, they never miss day 2 usually, but I've flown to Hong Kong once and missed day 2, and it didn't feel good. Let me tell you, it felt horrible. So yeah, I can't imagine doing it a lot more this year. But for limited world premieres, I'll travel anywhere. I'll travel to Australia. I don't care. I'll go wherever.
Like,
Oh yeah.
I
Paul,
can't
I think
imagine flying like in 10 hours or something, like Brody and Jacob do, and Fang, and then like missing day 2, and I drive like 3 hours, and I miss top 8, and I'm like screaming and yelling as I'm leaving the store. I was like,
To
dude,
be honest, 3 hours is a long time, I have to say. Like in the Netherlands, everything is on a 2-hour distance. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, in the USA, it's like people travel so far and they think it's normal. Like 3 hours. That's a long time. Like that I would be in Germany then if I were to travel 3 hours.
It is funny you bring that up because it's very normalized for me. Like when I look at
Right.
ProQuest season, I look at anything like 4 hours or less is what I'll drive to play in a ProQuest a lot of times, like if it means qualifying. And so like to hear you talk about it is just so funny. Like you can be in another country, like
Yeah.
in just like it just man. If I can literally drive 7 hours one direction and still be in the same state that I live
Yeah.
in.
Crazy.
Like
That is
yeah,
crazy.
it's so bizarre.
I don't know. While we're talking, I googled this. The Netherlands is 3 times smaller than the state of North Carolina. That's an insane stat.
What?
Yo,
Yeah, I wanna,
that is crazy.
Yeah,
I want to know North Carolina.
yeah,
In high
because this is
school,
where
So
Yeah.
like the Netherlands is like the tri-state area, like the triangle in Charlotte or whatever. Like
yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah, yeah.
man,
North Carolina is 126 square kilometers, while Netherlands is 41 square kilometers.
When I'm doing the calendar for ProQuest season, the first thing I do in the drop down is select the 250-kilometer distance from my house.
Yeah, same.
I was like, one Netherlands away. That's what I put in.
What state are you guys in?
We're all in different states. I'm in Virginia.
Oh, okay, but yeah,
Yeah,
you're
it's a
all
little
traveling
weird.
to the same
Yeah.
Virginia.
We're all like in
north.
connecting states.
I see.
We're all.
Yeah.
It takes me about
Cool.
3 hours to get to Taylor, and I think me and Sam are about 5 hours apart. Something like that.
Something like that.
But you're like where?
I'm
Charlottesville?
in Charlottesville, Central Virginia.
Yeah, so I think you're about 4 or 5 hours from me. So
And these are considered like semi-locals too for us. That's the crazy part. These guys,
I have
5 hours. It's like when we went on holiday. It's like we were like moaning. It's like, no, please, Daniel, not 5 hours. Can we get like 3 stops, please? Yeah.
Can we get like 3 stops, please? See, Paul, that's twice as funny to me because my wife, Carly, who I like when I married her, she came from a family of like, you stop once on like an 8-hour
Really?
trip.
No way.
Like we would like drive 6 hours to go see her parents. And she was like, you stop once for gas and that's it. And like, you know, I like to stop because I need to use the bathroom, and Carly was not having it when we started dating. So it's so funny to hear you say that.
I'm genuinely curious. Can the European mind like comprehend a Buc-ee's? I'm actually
My
like doing.
goodness. Have you ever
Is
seen
that a
Buc-ee?
restaurant?
No, hold on. Okay, so
I guess you
Buc-ee's
could
is this.
think of it that way.
Yeah, kind of. It's a gas station where it is like the size of like a small mansion. Like I don't even know a Walmart if you have those, or I'm trying. Hold
It's
on.
like a giant superstore, but outside of that superstore are typically lines and lines of pumps for your gas.
Yeah, this place is massive. It's called Buc-ee's, Buccee. You just Google that and like, I can't imagine that's like a normal thing to see.
It's with the beaver, right?
Yeah,
I've
Yep.
seen this.
it's
I've
huge.
seen
It's
this.
huge. They have like a whole entire like place inside of the gas station that they make your like sandwiches and meats. They like grill them inside of the gas station.
And it's just for road trips. They have like
Yes.
stops. That's insane. Wow.
Yeah,
America's so interesting to me.
Oh, yeah, America's something else. I will actually be hitting a Buc-ee's tomorrow. We're going to Knoxville tomorrow for ProQuest, and so there's one on the way to Knoxville, and we stop every time like clockwork.
We got one in, I think, maybe 4 or 5 months ago, a little bit north of me. So I still have not been, but my family have like made trips just to go see the Buc-ee's.
Dude, it's awesome. I have a picture of me with Bucky. Like I made like me and Carly took a picture with Bucky, and like they have people in the store that will take your picture. It's awesome.
It's insane, right?
It's like going to Disneyland.
It's
but
the
like,
craziest advertising campaign, I swear to God.
and it's working. I mean, I go out of my way to go to Buc-ee's. It's kind of crazy.
Whenever me and Aaron and Matt went to Memphis and drove back, we stopped by 5 different Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that distance is wild, by the way. Didn't you drive like 10 hours or something?
Yeah, we drove 10 hours in a day there and 10 hours in a day back.
That's
That sounds awful. Like, just get on a plane.
It
Just
was-
fly.
So the difference was if I drove, well, I didn't drive. Matt W drove us, and it was like $60. If I flew, it was like $500. I was like, you know what? Actually, this might be worth it.
Yeah, I don't. $440 is worth it. Like, that's.
I don't know. If you don't have to drive, I'm kind of with Taylor on this one.
I don't drive. That's the thing is like for all these ProQuests, I do not drive to them. I have someone else drive me. I'm like I'm like a little pampered kid in the back.
You have a chauffeur.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever drove to a ProQuest.
Is Aaron driving today?
Hell yeah, he is.
I did not know this about you.
Yeah, I do not. I hate driving. I hate it. That's why I have like a sports car is to make it semi-enjoyable.
It's another thing I heard. You guys all have your driver's license at 16, like in the Netherlands.
Yep.
I don't have a driver's license. Like,
What?
Because it's like 3,000 euros to get one in the Netherlands. And I've heard, I have a American friend Bagel TCG, Noah. I don't know
Yeah.
if you
Oh
guys
Yeah,
heard of him.
yeah.
Engelman.
Yeah, he said he got his driver's license for $100. Like,
Yeah.
I'm so envious of you guys. That
I don't even think mine was that much. I think my
Well-
driver's license cost like $20.
Yeah, that's
the
insane.
difference is that
that's
you
insane.
have like
Yeah,
more infrastructure, walkable cities, public transportation. Over in the U.S., they're just like fucking figure it out yourself.
Everything
buddy.
is so spread
That's
apart
so
though.
true. So
But
true.
but that's the thing though, is like just take the state of North Carolina, it's 3 times the size of Netherlands. I mean, like we're so spread apart from where I live to like Charlotte, which is like our capital, is like an hour and a half drive.
Yeah. But in Europe, you could take a train and get there
Exactly.
in like 30 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, kind of get it. No, don't
if
be
the
wrong though.
trains are on time. That's also a big thing here.
Yeah, 'cause when I went to London, dude, the train system absolutely
Oh.
that was
was amazing.
was amazing.
Like, I felt like such an idiot when we went to London because Carly had mapped out. I was like, "Oh, are we getting an Uber or something?" And she was like, "No, you can take trains everywhere." But Carly had taken the time to study the map and like knew what trains would take us where. And so we leave the airport and I'm carrying all of our bags because I'm like, I got to make myself useful. And I'm carrying all of our bags and she's like just taking us from train to train. And it took us like all the way to the other side of London to get to our hotel. It was awesome. So like, yeah, no, I'm very envious that you all have the ability to use public transportation like that. Very envious.
Side note on the London transportation, I had to stop at Whitechapel to like get another. Yeah, that is the scariest place I've ever been. It's just that one stop. I don't know if you guys have like been to the Whitechapel in London. Awful, scariest place I've ever been.
Scariest place you've ever been.
Yeah, it's just a London borough in like slightly east of like southeast of like main central London. Dude, we got off, we got back on a plane, and then my wife looks at me and goes, "Oh, this is where what's his name? Jack the Ripper lived." I was like, "I could tell. Yeah, I could tell."
You're like, yeah, that checks out.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
worse than the time you were telling me about you went to Skid Row.
Oh, dude, that's a I dude, they were a different kind of vibes, okay? They were different kind of vibes. Both I did not enjoy. Both I did not enjoy.
I can believe that. I would imagine that Skid Row is probably a different vibe than almost anywhere else in the world.
That place was
What's a Skid Row is like dangerous neighborhood, right? Or
yeah.
Yeah.
It's in LA. Whenever we went to Pro Tour LA,
right.
it was like 3-4 streets down from the convention center. It's called Skid Row, and it's like one of the most dangerous places in America.
Why did you go there?
That's what I said.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. After that trip, we were wondering the same thing. I was like, I think next time we're not doing this one. I was like,
Yeah.
I was not a fan of LA.
I went to Baltimore a few years ago, and I also
sorry.
felt a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it felt a bit. I was walking to the venue from the Airbnb, and I was like looking around. And was like, yeah, okay, I can kind of see the reputation this place has.
I still don't understand the Dust Till Dawn presentation. Whenever he came up and was talking about like the Pro Tour everything, he's like, the greatest city in America. I was like, no, it's not. No, it's not.
What?
Yeah. I had to find that. I was like, we need to sit down with James and like teach him like where to go. Some of these places.
I think we were all very perplexed that Baltimore was like an option or a pick. You know, like a calling or a battle hardened, but like
That'd be a ProQuest.
that was PT. That was PT Baltimore, right? Like, and I just like I don't know, like I was just baffled. Like that's like kind of crazy to me.
So that was the very start of when I started playing Fab, pretty much. And,
Okay.
of course, I'm friends with America Taylor, so I was hearing a lot of stories about Baltimore. And the best story I've gotten, I think, to this date is all the dash decks have a name. All right, just some random ass name, Wombat Dash, whatever.
Yeah.
So Merrick, the night before he won the calling, he was trying to scope out a place to get a pastry right before the calling in the morning, because that's his tradition. He always goes and gets a nice little sweet treat in the morning. And he's walking the streets of Baltimore in the middle of the night. And terrible idea, but nothing bad happens to him, thankfully. But a giant rat jumped out in front of him. He said it was like the biggest rat he's ever seen, like a football-sized rat. And so from then on, all of us locally have always called his deck Rat Dash.
Oh, amazing. That's awesome.
So, I just want to like. So on our team, Brendan posts this thing, and it's like a data gatherer, and it runs through your whole entire gym profile and tells you who you won and lost against and like everything. And I run it, dude. I'm 7-1 in Demeric. That one counts for like that one is literally like a $25,000 loss. In the finals of a call.
I was like, dude, that one.
That's like you got.
I think if you gave me that option, I'd be 1-7 into someone if it meant winning a 5, if it meant winning calling.
Yeah, I thought that was a banger. I was like, oh, that's cool. That's a cool stat.
Yeah, I bet you think it's really cool, don't you?
Hey, I did beat him in the battle hard and winning in for top 8 the next week.
That's
nice job, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. Good
Let me
for
have
you.
one thing, okay?
So, Paul, now that we're actually like in the realm of talking about Flesh and Blood again here for a minute, I have a question for you.
Okay.
The turn where you did not let -IO connect. I don't remember what calling it was.
Oh yeah. Valencia,
when you had like 3 allies in
blind
hand
flip?
when the turn started and you blind flip off the top.
Oh yeah, that. Oh.
Tell me what was going through your head, what that felt like, because I mean, I'm sitting at home. As much as I hate Gravy Bones, I'm sitting at home in awe of how amazing this turn you have put together is defensively.
Yeah, so against Dasho, it's always like you're trying to fatigue them, but like it's not. If you're playing a competent Dasho, it will never really happen. Like I said, Jaap Elst is Dasho player from the Netherlands. I always lose against him, so I was like, okay, I'm just trying to fatigue, and if he gives me room, if he sets up, then I'll put some offense on him. But yeah. I had like the call to the grave because that's what I blocked the maximum velocity with as well. And I thought like, okay, I can get a chum with this or I can block with it, but then I have to hit of the blood in the water. So I was like, yeah, but I'm fatiguing anyway. So I was like, and if I hit, it will be really good because I can block out the whole turn. And I don't know, I just went for it there. And to be honest, when I hit the ally off the top, I felt a little bit dirty, like my opponent was also like shaking his head like, come on, not again. And I was like, yeah, sorry, this is really disgusting. But yeah, it looked great on camera. That was fun.
I think that was one of the coolest moments I've seen on camera. Like, I mean, you
Really?
know,
Great.
like the casters are losing it, the chat losing it. Like, I'm at home, like, screaming. I'm like, Carly, come look at this. Who, like, doesn't play the game at all, by the way. But, like, I mean, like, it was surreal to watch because I was like, oh, he's cooked. Like, this is not good for him right here.
Yeah.
I remember watching that game, and I'm going to go on Twitter and bitch about Gravy Bones so hard. Unlike anyone else's.
Taylor, this is your fault. Like Gravy, he got so crippled now, and it's all because of all the complaining of everyone. I can never play him again.
I don't even care about map. Y'all can have Tipple back. Y'all can have map back. I don't care.
Okay.
It's just Chum. I just hate that one card. I just
No. Chum needs to stay. Chum, like, because I hate when people ignore my allies and then I just draw more allies and I'm like, no, they're ignoring my allies and I can't block. It's just the worst feeling ever. And Chum is like, it just feels justified. It's like, no, play the game, interact with me.
Well, the issue is I only play Marlin, so whenever you play Chum, it just says ALS on it. I'm just like, okay, cool. I was like, nice, dude. I hate this card. Dang it.
Fair enough. But yeah, Gravy Bones for Marlin is like a nightmare, I would say.
Yeah, buddy, I know.
With the hook as well, stealing. I mean, you have a hook too, so. But yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that seems rough.
You should see me complain. Oh yeah, in team chat. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah.
I've seen your tweets. You're usually, and that's the smart way of doing it. You make a good meme out of it, so everyone sees it, and then it's like, then people will be like, yeah, he's right. So
yeah, thank you.
But you succeeded. Sadly, you succeeded.
I
'cause,
did.
like-
I didn't want you, dude. Honestly,
oh yeah, we still have Chum.
what I wanted was Yellow Tipple unbanned and Chum gone. That was like my dream. I was like, because I want the deck to be functional. I want you guys to like go through and attack me and do your thing and play allies and swing. But I was like, I wanted the ceiling to come down lower, not the floor to go lower. If that makes any sense. It's like,
Right.
I was like, I was like, and then they banned map, and I was like, that seems insane. Just like a, whatever. Oh, thank you, James.
Yeah,
My homie.
charge ban, and then the rules changed. I was already like, okay, well, they put the nail in the coffin, and then a new set came out. I don't know if you guys probably seen this card, Pill for the Tomb. Did you?
Yeah, buddy.
Mm, yeah.
I don't understand.
No.
I don't get it.
Can you
To be
imagine
fair-
playing a Call to the Grave for a Chum, and then you activate your death threats, and they say, yeah, Pill for the Tomb, you're a Chum. It's like, I will crash out like Aggro Blaze did against Betsy. They'll have to ban me. They'll have to kick me out of the venue, because I won't be happy.
If I ever see you being like escorted out of the venue, I'll know exactly what happened. I'll be like, "Yep, that was it. Compendium of Wraith, push Paul over the limit."
Yeah.
They've also released that card. I forget even what it's called. It's not even worth remembering the name, but the one that turns over your own allies in grave and makes gold. Like what?
I feel like that was a troll. Like it's also called like troll or something. It's like seafloor salvage but strictly worse. And it's like, why do I want to turn over my own allies? Like, I don't want to fatigue myself to get gold. And how do I get the ally in the grave without gold? And then I have this gold enabler. No.
It makes no sense. I don't get it at all.
So
I like it because it's unplayable. So
Yeah.
Taylor talked about this like, a few episodes ago, where he mentioned like when you see a card like that, it very clearly shows that the version of Gravy Bones that LSS plays, like internally testing, is different than the version we play as players that we have put together, because they have so many allies, laying around that they're like, hey, like I'll just turn this into some gold. And I saw that and I was like, yo, they printed like a blank card. Like that's cracked bubble in this set. You love to see it. Like
Yeah.
their deck has to have like 35 allies. Like in my mind, it's like 35. It has to be.
Very curious, what their gravy list look like.
it's the only thing that makes sense, because like what most gravy lists, like what comes stock with like what 16, 17, something like that nowadays.
something like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's rough.
I've always assumed that like theirs has like 25 to 30, like or something intense.
That's
Do
why
you
they don't
think-
ban Chum.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Do you think in internal testing they're actually playing like pedal faster and hoist them up? Like an actual like, oh, this is what it's going to end up looking like. They're like playing like, they're like, oh, we have so many allies we don't know what to do with. Paddle faster.
Right. Yeah, and they play
How are
all
they getting
those
the action
allies
points
that.
to play that many? It's just like
It's worth
No.
thinking.
they're just playing lead the charge or playing like I don't know.
Is there any world where they are just focusing on the early game, as put as many allies into play, and it's not really about attacking?
Probably.
Like it's like, oh, I'm gonna load up the board with as many as I can. I'm gonna take as many turns where I'm putting 2 or 3 allies into play as possible, and then once I get to this point, I'm gonna start trying to make stuff happen.
Yeah, that's probably what. I mean, probably realistically. I mean,
So like when the game is 40-19, I'm finally gonna start playing it.
Yeah, but if you've ever played Prism, like I mean, you're still 18 points away from the game being over. Like you're great.
to be fair
It
though,
would make sense with the new allies. Like they
Yeah.
absolutely suck. It's like there was one that the monkey that costs 3 and attacks for 1.
oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What's this
Bubba
card
Lubba?
even doing?
Bubba Lubba.
Wubble up, yeah.
Yeah. I love Boo though. Boo was like the cutest thing ever. Like I was like, this card's kind of trash, but I love him. I was like,
The art is great.
I think I'd play like 1 or 2 of if Kano was still a thing. No, it wouldn't. Never mind. This card sucks.
They
Maybe.
just go off in response to you playing it. Like I feel
Yeah,
like that's
yeah,
just
yeah.
more- yeah.
But he's so cute though. Like I have to play him.
Kano is where he belongs in the living legend trash
Oh.
bin. Yo.
Sorry, mine was a little bit more aggressive.
My answer was like a little bit more PC, but yes, what Taylor said in hell.
And see, he's not even gone though, because now he's in Sage and he's everywhere.
We're playing AB3 Spellvoid 3 into all the Kanos because we disrespect them at this point. Now
I
I'm going to have
actually
to change
like
my
Kano.
deck.
I enjoy Kano in Sage. I like that that's how the deck was supposed to be played.
I don't.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm
A
with
full
Taylor.
stop. I hate Kano.
No,
Like,
but,
everyone who plays Kano likes him, and everyone who plays against him.
Just hates his guts, yeah. But like, I like him. Like, this is how like I wanted the CC Kano to play. Like, I think it's a perfect deck.
I
Okay,
wanted him to play like he plays like CC Kano now.
Yeah. I just don't like the arms. I think the arms are a little too good.
And
How about
yielding
the 3
grip.
block arms?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's
3 block arms are very good. But I mean, I listen, I don't say this very often when we're recording, but I'm with Taylor on this one. Like, it makes a lot of sense. Like, I actually think Kano is like a very, like, it's still very powerful, but it's very fair. Like, we're not just dying to like Ether Wildfire out of nowhere on like turn 2, like before I really had a chance to do anything.
I say that, but I did watch that Vor turn where he like de-reacted it, like amps 2, and then he hits like yellow Emerda off the top on turn 0.
Body
like-
slam.
You're like, okay, that was a little brutal, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
snapback
round.
still.
yeah.
That was round
Snapback
7.
is the one card I didn't like, but
I think was round 7 of calling San Diego. It was like the last round of day 1, I'm pretty sure.
yeah.
Because I remember I was talking to the guy he played before I watched the match, and he was like, don't watch it, dog. Don't watch it. It was bad. And I watched it, and I was like, okay, yeah, that was pretty rough. I was like,
Hey, man.
"Dog, that was brutal.
Thanks for keeping it real for me today.
Dude.
Don't waste my time.
So, Paul, we've talked a little bit about Gravy Bones, and I know a lot of people are very focused on Silver Age ProQuest because, that's the first 2 weeks of
Yes.
ProQuest season, I think. But we have 3 weeks of ProQuest season after that with, Classic Constructed. Are you still a Gravy Bones believer, or have you moved on for CC?
So I've been saying like I'm never playing this deck again, but lately I've been kind of missing him because like the dopamine rush you get when playing him is just so nice and it's just so fun. But I feel like maybe that's my latest theory. I've told this to teammates as well. I'm like maybe because Gravy lists lately are like a blueprint, right? The 60 cards are just always the same, and then some people have like slightly different sideboards, but it's like always the same ally count. Some people play more Anka, some people don't play them. But I feel like maybe we just need to start from scratch again and just totally revamp the deck, and we can maybe also play the new card, the Cheating Scoundrel. That seemed good because it makes gold and just 0 for 3. It's like on rate. So I feel like maybe there is a Gravy deck out there, but yeah. But then I was like, wait, Acilio is now even better, and Wobble also targets your freaking Rigor Mortis, Call to the Grave, Portside Exchange, and I'm like, okay, never mind. So I'm a bit torn on it still.
You get your Portside Exchange wobbled one time, and you just want to like throw your opponent off a bridge.
Yeah.
If you wobble an ally, does it go upside down?
No.
It
Oh,
just
okay.
goes back into the graveyard face up, right?
I think it goes to your hand, right? Isn't that what Temporal Wobble says? If you play it,
That's
it puts it back-
Rewind. But
No,
Wobble-
Rewind's the one that Wobble is just counterspell. Like,
Well, it never hits the battlefield for Watery Grave, so it definitely doesn't go face down.
does Watery
So-
Grave say specifically from the graveyard?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
from
yeah.
the battlefield?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay.
then
So-
your Gravy ability is off, so it won't get go again. Again.
Oh,
So
you've
you-
used Compass, right? So now you no longer
Yeah.
have go again on the next
No,
one?
but does it work? Yeah, it does work, I think. But you get an action point back from the Wobble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but then you play it, then your action point is used, so you can't attack with it, so it's very bad.
Interesting. So, like, Wobble basically is like one card to just, like, turn off Compass, go again. Wow.
Yeah.
Yo, get
Yeah,
juiced.
yeah, fuck you, Gravy.
Finally. Yeah. Honestly, you know what? I've been playing Victor and been being terrorized by this deck. Y'all deserve it, okay? Like, strap in. It's Gravy's time.
All right, buddy. I think you're also not going to be very happy with our new Overlord Acilio playing Victor.
Shut up, Sam. Your mom.
It's just changing the target, buddy. Now it's not gravy.
I had my amulet wobbled the other day, and I was like, "Well, this is stupid. I don't like this." Like,
Yeah, why? Why is that a thing?
yeah.
It's like the only piece of interaction we have, Amulet of Echoes, and
I know.
how they can counter it. And it's not even good. Like Amulet of Echoes, sure, it sometimes makes things awkward for them, but I've had so many times where your amulet's just on the board and you die with it or something. It's like
Oh yeah.
the way Taylor hates gravy, I hate Acilio.
Yes.
I'll say that.
Is that why you bought all those wobbles? You're not gonna sell them ever. You're just gonna hang on to them forever, so that nobody can have wobbles except for you.
It's
The
like,
other lens is completely desolate of wobbles.
I'm not gonna lie. If I had infinite money, that's some shit I would do.
I mean,
Yeah.
they were kind of, they're like $3 each or something. So it's
They're like $9 here in the States.
really.
Yeah, yeah.
I have to
All
move
because
there.
of you. All because of you.
Oh man, I can't wait for that story to spread. I'm gonna be like, God, did you know that Paul? He's just out here buying things out to make it worse for us in the States. Like,
I know people do that. They just buy
Oh, yeah.
things in Europe, and then they sell them in the States because some cards are like double or triple the value there. But
I
I've
have no room to speak.
Yeah. But I think
I think-
we just actually saw that happen with Balance this weekend, right? Balance dropped out like $40. Now it's back to 100 because people bought,
Oh.
or somebody bought like 30 of them.
Dude,
Jeez.
Rich is a triple Donnie is the most insane like thing I've ever seen. Where like the new one's like $150 more expensive than the old one.
Dude, I'll give you two big guesses as to why.
It's a non-foil.
Sam, yeah. Sam's like totally just like setting up a meme here. Like, this is amazing. Sam's like, I can think of two good reasons. Like,
You guys are sickos. You know that? Y'all are sickos.
I'm just saying, there's a reason that all of the female Marvels are way more expensive than the males.
Y'all are
That's-
sick.
It's just the fact of the matter, brother.
and-
Saber Bloodshed is that expensive because it draws a card. You sick fucks.
that definitely wasn't your first reaction. I remember when you saw that card come out and hunted.
Like, hey, wife, look at this card. Isn't this insane? She's like, I didn't know you guys were that kind of game. We're like, we are now.
So it sounds like, Paul, you're debating reworking Gravy Bones, just like, trying to see if there's like a different build of it out there.
Yeah.
Do you think there's any merit to raising the ally count, or do you think that maybe we've hit like the cap on how many allies you can play and still block effectively?
Yeah, so after Chart got banned, like we have less gold and less ways to like cycle through the deck, because like one of the main weaknesses of Grave is where you have like an all blue hand with no gold, so you sometimes have to play like Avashi past turn. And Chart was so good because it allowed you to dig deeper. So if you hit an ally, great, you get a gold, you get an ally in graveyard. If not, you're like further in your deck where they could be. So I've heard people say we should already raise the ally count just to counteract that. So yeah, I can definitely see that. Raise the ally count, but even more than that, because it also gets... the real bad hands are like... I was like at a ProQuest, okay? And I've played against a Dorinthia, and he played that card that draws a card when you hit with a sword.
Yes.
I don't know. Steelblade
Irons.
Supremacy, I think.
Yeah,
yes,
that-
that's it. Yeah, thank you.
I should know that.
So he plays that card. I draw up my hand. I'm like ally. So I'm like, okay, I have 4 allies. This can't be good. I compass. I see another ally. I'm like, okay, but and that turn he attacked 3 times with Dawnblade. So he drew 3 cards. I couldn't do anything because my hand literally doesn't block. Like I cannot do anything. Like my hand's always gonna be play an ally without going and pass turn. So the more allies you add, the more. And let me tell you, that is not a pleasant game to play. So yeah. I think more allies can be added, but the main thing we need is more gold. Like, without gold, it's just not it.
Oh,
Yeah,
you can play
I
that
was-
new card where you put an ally in your arsenal and then you play it and then you make 2 gold. Dude, I got you.
Yeah, that card is also.
Mm,
I don't know
you're
why.
gonna put Paul and I on suicide watch saying
Yeah.
shit like that.
Yeah, honestly though.
Like, if you think about it, you can then play with it, tip the barkeep, then you can give that ally go again from your arsenal and you'll have the gold. Dude, LSS, hire me.
At that point, just play Lone Shark. It's like,
Yeah.
Why not both? You want gold? Just have all the gold. Arsenal Loan Shark, play the new
Dude,
card, make 2
I
gold.
love it when I play a card and it's net 0 value. That's fantastic.
yeah.
Isn't that
Oh, Taylor had a inside thought creep up to the top there. Almost let it fly.
almost, buddy? Almost. I'm buying out this card. I just broke the meta. I'll see you guys in Montreal.
So, Paul, I guess with your decision of reworking Gravy, you talked about how you hate Acilio, which I think
Yeah.
there's probably a non-zero number of people out there that hate Acilio. Is there a world where you play Acilio if it's the best deck? Like, are you opposed to playing whatever the best deck is, even if you hate it?
I always do that. Like that's I will always play whatever I think is the best deck. I think that's a huge part of like playing tournaments nowadays. It's like and you see Brody and Jacob always doing this, and they've also said this. Like the biggest edge you can gain in Flesh and Blood is playing the best deck. That will always be the case. So yeah, that's why I'm learning Acilio myself. It's like, but yeah, if I have to put fun as a factor in as well, which is kind of important too, then yeah, I'd rather play Gravy. But yeah, I like winning a bit more.
I mean, I think a lot of people would say that winning a calling is pretty fun. Like, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah. But that was actually funny because I didn't want to play Gravy that calling. I wanted to play Syndra because it was the best deck. And then I was like, yeah, but Gravy is so fun. And am I really gonna play Syndra for another tournament where I just don't really like the deck all that much? I was like, I'm just gonna play Gravy, and I actually got rewarded by that. So yeah, it's weird how it goes sometimes. But no, I'll always try to play the best deck, or at least top
Oh my God.
contender.
You just scared me because I'm gonna be at Pro Tour, one of the Pro Tours. I'll be like, oh, I have the best deck for the first time ever. I'm gonna look over and you're on a completely different deck. And I'm like, oh my God, what did I miss?
I mean, sometimes it's hard to find the best deck. It's like right
Yeah.
now it's like Mario or Acilio is the best deck. Who knows? Or like at Singapore was like a lot of people thought Slippy, but then all of Team Armory thought it was Gravy. So it's like, yeah, you never really know. But like finding the real best deck is like huge.
Well, I think there's a lot of that goes into player nuance, is how I would describe it. Like how Taylor and Sam and I test may be different than how you and your team test. And so we arrive at different conclusions based off of who we are as players sometimes. I think a lot of people would agree with you that Acilio and Mario are two of the strongest decks in the format. I don't think you're going to make a statement like that and somebody's going to be like, oh, that's wrong. That's silly. It makes no sense to say that. But you may decide that Acilio is the best deck, and we may decide that Mario is the best deck because we get to do X, Y, Z into Acilio.
Yeah.
And so it's really interesting to I don't know, to see how that plays out and what different teams were thinking.
Yeah, for sure. It's always because even the top players are disagreeing about what is the best equipment loadout or something. It's you can't know who is right. We don't have AI bots in Flesh and Blood.
Not
We
yet.
have
Yeah.
that will be the last day of Flesh and Blood probably, if once we have stockfish in Flesh and Blood. But yeah, that makes the game
ChatGPT,
interesting.
What hero should I play for calling Montreal?
Okay, so me and Dozer actually had this lengthy conversation about this 2 or 3 years ago, and it was if you could have a perfect player play any deck, what would it be playing? And I used to argue all the time it would just play Kano in every match. It would just be strictly Kano. just like being able to like mathematically determine everything. I was like, it would just be an unbeatable machine. And he's like, because he always used to tell me Prism. I was like, of course it's Dozer. So I was like,
Classic Dozer.
it's like, I think pretty sure Kano would just be mathematically the best deck if you knew like every statistical odds of anything that could happen. I'm pretty sure Kano would just be the best deck in every format ever.
I also think Kano, yeah. Kano's been
Yeah.
so good for so long.
And I
no
hate
one
him.
really knew.
There's like, I don't know, man. I talk to my locals. They're like, I always knew Kano was broken. I'm like, why did you play? They're like, I'm too dumb. I'm like, okay.
A friend of mine, Cat Peer, I think you know him.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
funny, yeah.
Yeah. I've always been saying to him like, I'm gonna learn Kano, and then he put out a video. It was like 3 hours long. It was great, and I tried to watch it, and I'm like, oh no, this feels like I'm back at college, and that's the exact thing I'm trying to escape in this game. So I was like, I'm not learning this deck. I just wait till he LLs, and yeah. But
Yeah. One time he sent me the Moon Kano list. You probably saw it before.
Oh yeah.
Like, dude, that deck was sick.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't like try to give him too much credit because his head will get big. But I'm like, this deck is awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
Paul, you mentioned your buddy making like a 3-hour Kano video, and you've
Yeah.
recently started doing content yourself. If I was like, it keeps popping up on my YouTube feed. I keep seeing it. And I'm like,
Oh, sweet.
what are we like? Your video with I forgot their name.
Martage.
Thank you. The
Martage.
deck
Martage.
building video. That
Yeah,
was
yeah.
I love that video. That was
Really?
amazing.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's good to hear.
I have to ask, what got you into content? Because there are a lot of people who like talk about it but never get into it, and so I'm just curious to know like what brought you from like player to content creator.
Right, so I've been playing card games super long. Like since I was a kid, I started with Hearthstone, and before that I played some weird card games that were more gambling, I think, than card games. But
Nice.
I started I started young, and I used to watch a lot of people on Twitch play the Hearthstone decks like Thijs and RDU and Forsen and those guys, and I always was super entertained by them. So I always was like, oh, I'm gonna do that once. But when I was younger, I was like super shy, and even on camera, I couldn't say anything. I didn't even enter my mind of doing that. So I was always like, yeah, when I get older, I'll probably get the confidence to make content myself. So I actually started a few years ago, and then yeah, I didn't get a lot of views, and I just quit because I didn't really have the motivation. Because you're kind of looking at the views as like a measurement of like how well you're doing, and if a video gets less views than usual, you're like, oh, okay, maybe it wasn't that good, and you get a little bit into your own head. And then after Valencia, I did an interview with Trade Federations. I don't know if you guys know this YouTube channel. It focuses on like Rangers, Marlin, Riptide, and like other kind of Dark Horse decks and Acidio. And he invited me for an interview. Was great fun. And then he said to me after I won an RTM with Fang, and he was like, "You should definitely make a video about this because this is a great subject material." And I was like, okay, and I started doing it, and immediately felt like way more at ease than I normally was, like talking on camera. I was like, okay, maybe try to do it consistently, and then since then I'm trying to make a video every week, and I've been really liking it so far. It's just fun to think about every week, like what am I gonna talk about mainly.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I love
and you
that.
guys are great to look up to, because like you guys are actually very inspiring as content creators. Like Taylor always has the banger tweets, and your guys' podcast. Like I watch your streams sometimes as well. So yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It means a lot. I was like, I think everybody who makes content, like it always starts out as like this passion project, like, and that's
Yeah.
like, thankfully, like, I didn't grow up playing card games. And so like, getting into card games as an adult has been very different. I've had to learn a lot on the fly, but it's been very rewarding to be able to, share my experience and like, make content. So it's been awesome. I'm glad to hear that you're enjoying it and like you're finding that joy in it, because Flesh and Blood needs more content creators. We
for sure.
need more
Yeah.
content out there. So that's awesome, man. I love that.
Yeah, nice, thanks.
I think one of the big benefits I love from content is it gives you a lot of retrospect on like what you're doing in the community and like what decks you're bringing and stuff like that, because you also have to articulate why you're doing what you're doing. And that's also been a big benefit to me. It's like, oh, why are you playing XO? Well, instead of like internally, I'm like, I'm doing it because of this. I now have to articulate the proposal of why I'm doing it to someone else, which also really makes you feel like you're learning a little bit about the game as you have to articulate that. And that's something that I've been really enjoying. So whenever I'm like, oh, I do some writing, and it's like I now have to like write and explain why I'm doing things, which makes me feel like I'm becoming a better player because I'm starting to understand why I'm also doing it instead of like intuition based. It's like I'm actually having to like go through these steps in my head, and that's something that I've been loving about content also.
Yeah.
It's so when I first started, I used to always see people like, so I never played TCGs before. Flesh and Blood's my first one. And I used to see people write up like tournament reports and like post them online, and I always thought that was like kind of neat to read about like people's experiences. But then I started to like write them myself and understanding like, or like forcing yourself to go back and think about how like a game went and like maybe where things went wrong, even if like you made the right decision in the moment, why it was wrong for that situation, having to like think back and then like you're saying articulate like why you made the decision you made to kind of like reinforce maybe this is right, maybe this is wrong, is I feel very powerful for growing as a player. And that's something that you don't have to be like content focused for. You can just make that and share it with your buddies, and they can be like, oh, that's neat, or what do you think about this? We get like constructive feedback on stuff like that. So if anyone is listening and thinks maybe they don't want to they don't want to get in front of the camera and say stuff, because no one wants to sit up here and you say one thing stupid, you think about it, you're like, why did I say that dumb thing? But you just share it with your buddies and still get that same kind of experience where you're kind of building as a player and a person, just by kind of like writing out how your tournaments went and stuff like that. And if you like it, you can take it up to kind of like the next level and do stuff like that. So I think that's like a really good way to engage your brain in that exact way that Taylor's talking about.
I mean, like, look at Paul. He started doing content, and then he won 2 callings of Battle Hardened. Like, see, there's a strong correlation there. I'm just
so then we're due, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, buddy. I've seen what decks we're bringing. We're not due for anything other than the showdown.
I was like, dog, if that's the case, I'm so due for something. I don't know what, but for something. I'm due for something. Oh, man. That's too good.
I mean, it's not too late. I could just register Briar today at the PQ. I got the cards. Can I bring myself to do that? I don't know.
But you guys are not playing Briar. I thought you were all playing the same.
No. So they're not playing Briar, and I'm not playing the same deck that they are. They're playing KO.
It's like, Taylor and I are both playing KO. Sam, what did you decide to bring? I've seen like 30 messages in the last 24 hours where it looks like you still don't know.
I mean, like,
he doesn't.
So I've been between 3 decks for the past week, between KO, Briar, and Enigma, because I love Enigma more than anything, and I think the deck is good. I don't think it's the best deck in the format, though. I do think you're kind of unfavored into the best decks in the format, besides Kano. I think, you can take a lot from watching the games this weekend of Jacob and our buddy, Jude, thank you. I can't believe I was blanking.
Take that, Jude.
Jude's a homie. I love seeing Jude at tournaments. But I think you can take a lot from those games, because I think the areas where he started to slip and the game started to get away from him, I think are very obvious. And he was talking about it, I think it was in the Runaways Discord, yeah. He was talking about how he kind of got scared of seeing the Kano with 4 cards and be like, oh, he's going to kill me, but he's at 14 life. He could have just kept attacking and forced Kano to play on that like below rate axis where he has to block cards more than just like deal arcane in those intervals where he can catch you on 4 cards total for 2 cycles of hands. So anyway, I'm getting off topic. The point is, I like Enigma. I think it's good into Kano, and I think it's, got a lot of player edge, and I really like that deck so I really want to play it. But I do concede that I think into the full meta spread that KO, yes, my cat.
No, it's just you're just talking and it's just like bang cat. Like it was just hilarious.
Adorable.
Whenever I start like talking passionately, she always comes up. You know, like a lot of times you guys don't see it. She'll normally like headbutt my leg or something.
Oh, I'm sure she's like, "What's wrong, Dad? What's wrong?"
Yeah.
Is Taylor making you
very
mad again?
affectionate.
Is Taylor making you mad? Like,
But KO I think is a pretty good deck into Kano as well, and also has just a pretty good meta spread into like the Guardians, and you're not so unfavored in the Briar matchup that it's problematic. If you go first, it gets kind of rough. If you go second, you're pretty set, I feel like. But Briar is a very, very good deck, and has kind of the opposite problem where Guardians are a problem that I don't think KO is as problematic for, and a lot more difficult to fatigue. And I also think there's going to be a lot more random ice enjoyers at PQs. So that kind of makes me not want to play Briar as much. And I've been in this cycle in my head, kind of going through this deck, and what's wrong with this? So I get into cycles before like every major where I'm like, what if I run into this deck? What if I run into that deck? And I keep on like cycling in my head like for hours and hours through the workday most of the time.
don't worry. There's still time before your ProQuest. You can still wait. You can still wait and like show up with like KO or Briar or something like that. Like
The first time ever, we're like completely different. I don't know what it is about Sage, but like I'm going into these ProQuest a lot less stressed than I do CC.
same.
Because I feel like I'm gonna play semi-optimal, like just like I know how to play Fab and I know how math works, and it's like I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna try to win a dice roll. I said semi-optimal, semi. Come on, guys. There's a lot of leadway in that, but you guys know how to make quotes. Anyway, I'm gonna play semi-optimal. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna try to win a dice flip, and I'm gonna try to not discard the cards that I need. So it's like in my mind, the agency isn't on me, but it's on variables that are out of my control, like matchups and stuff like that. And of course, I'm just gonna play whatever Zach tells me to play, and I'm gonna trust him. So if the deck sucks, I can just blame him.
I didn't even day 2 San Diego, and you're gonna put this all on me? Like, get out of here, bro.
No, I am. Just know.
All right.
Thank you, buddy.
All right.
I have been hearing a lot of good things about KO. Like that's very underrated at the moment.
2-card 9s are really good.
The deck is really good right now. I think none of us disagree that KO is a very good deck. I personally am extremely frustrated whenever I play KO and the wrong thing gets discarded, or God forbid I've got Test of Might in my deck and I hit it off of like a Bear Fangs or a Wild Ride, and I'm like,
That just sounds like a skill issue, honestly.
yeah, exactly.
I mean, like, I was talking about this the other day, like on stream, and it's like I played Test of Might a lot in San Diego because there was a lot of Briars I played against, and I never discarded it once. And like I know like that's like some good luck on my part, but it's like, like when I played 7 rounds in the calling and then 7 rounds in the showdown, 14 rounds, I think I played like 7 Briars while I was there, and I never discarded it once. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure I put this into the air. I'm going to get juiced at my ProQuest all day. I'm going to discard it multiple times, I'm sure. But like, I don't know. Like, when you show up with, like, I feel like you're living the brute life. Like, KO is still like less immune to it, or I get more immune to it, I guess. But like, you still have to like give into the brute life of like you're randomly discarding cards, and sometimes you get stuck with a blue that you have to arsenal, and like that's just, I don't know, like that's just kind of how it crumbles sometimes.
Please be Buck Wild Blue. Please be Buck Wild Blue.
Based. So, Paul, I know you skipped. You said you skipped a Sage ProQuest to be here. For like, again, thank you for doing that. We greatly appreciate it.
Also, a friend's birthday.
Yo,
Oh, God. We are the worst.
Oh, my
Holy
God.
shit.
Oh,
Dude,
jeez.
you could have just told us. We could have, oh my God. We're the worst. Next time you're on, just please be like, hey, my wife is having her first child. Can we push it back a week?
Oh, Paul, do you have any Silver Age ProQuests you're gonna get to go to?
Tomorrow I'm going to one, yeah. With a
Okay.
Are you playing Briar?
I'm playing Briar probably, yeah. Unless
Nice.
like tonight I'm like last minute switching to Kano.
Yeah. You do what I do, and you cycle in your head. You're like, oh, what if this happens?
Yeah, it was like Enigma is also looking fun to be honest. So I get your
Yes.
struggle there.
You
but-
already qualified. You're allowed to have fun, Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe I'll play Kano. But then it also feels bad, like, beating people with Kano while I'm already qualified. And I was like, yeah, like, I don't
No.
know.
Bring down
Oh,
the
no.
hammer. Rain fire.
Yeah, dude. Just be like, hey, maybe you should have practiced more, bud. Good luck next time, dude.
Oh, that would be so funny.
Goodness.
So, Sam, I think we've hit everything on our list of topics for today. Have I missed anything?
Yeah, we're good. We're good here. We can,
Okay.
we can move on to questions.
Okay.
We don't need to continue.
So, Paul, we've got a couple of questions. Like, we have questions at the end of every podcast for viewers. We ask in the Discord. And so I've got a couple of questions for you. The first one is definitely more of a fun one. It comes from our friend Opus Arts. What is the breakfast, lunch, and dinner of champions?
Well, so I'm Dutch. My family has been long, all farmers. So I love cheese. Like, I just need cheese every morning. So it's very standard, but just plain bread with like I don't know how you say it, like with fiber. It's like brown bread with cheese.
Okay.
That's it. And then in the afternoon, I just eat like Snickers or protein bars, like more healthy Snickers, I guess. and
More healthy.
and then in the night, I'm like heavily eating dinner. So yeah, I guess that.
I'm going to go downstairs and be like, Chelsea, can you make me some bread and cheese right now? I need to win this ProQuest today.
Oh, that's so good. And our other question comes from Without a Fight. How much do you feel the Silver Age games were decided by dice roll compared to CC, if you felt like it mattered at all?
Well, definitely matters more than CC for sure. Like in an aggro mirror, going second, way bigger advantage when you're at 20 life. But I feel like aggro mirrors are more about the hands you draw than the dice roll itself. I feel like once you get really just a bit stoic about the outcome of the die roll, it really helps you a lot with playing the game itself. And this was in Philadelphia where there were a lot of Syndra mirrors. You really had this sinking feeling where if your opponent was also Syndra and they win the die roll, you were like, never mind, this game is over. But if you were really just calm and like the first turn, going first in arrow mirror matters a lot. Like you can absolutely cheese your opponent in the first turn. So yeah. But yeah, to answer your question more directly, I think it definitely matters more. But I don't think it will be. It's all that matters. Like of course the way you play and the hands you draw and how you navigate them are way more important than the dice roll for sure.
No, I think that makes a lot of sense. Paul, before we wrap up, do you like where can the people find you? Do you have anybody you want to shout out, like your YouTube channel or like Twitter, or like tell us about it, man?
So yeah, of course, shout out to Bartosz Shemba for giving me the list that allowed me to win another calling, and I'm eternally thankful to him. He also gave me the list that allowed me to top 4 London, so it's like all my successes are somehow through him as well. But no, my own channel is I think Paulos TCG, so Paulos TCG, and then it's my Twitter as well. And I try to make a video every week, and so it's yeah. I'll try to.
It'll be down in the comments.
I was like, yeah, we'll throw something else
Yeah.
on Taylor's
Oh, yeah,
plate.
buddy.
He'll put it in the description. We'll make sure
Oh, yeah,
it's down
buddy,
there
trust
for
me.
everybody.
Great, yeah.
I'll make
thanks a
sure I'll
lot.
put some arrows on it. I'll be like, go here if you want to watch how to win a calling.
Yeah, I try to make a video every Wednesday, so yeah.
Oh yeah.
That should totally be your next video. How to win a calling. Like that's just all you should name it. And then like
I'm
you
not
could
gonna
just
lie. I would click that, and then if I didn't win a calling, I would come back the next weekend and be like, hey, it doesn't work.
Now that's the problem. That's the problem is the fallout from the next week when you don't win, when everybody who watches that doesn't win Montreal.
But could you imagine how good that video would go if like the calling winner in the interview was like, oh, I watched this YouTube video by Paul on how to win a calling. It worked. Like, Boom, right
Your
there.
channel would become the gospel, Paul. Like that's all people would watch anymore. Like,
Okay. Well,
Statistically, if you do enough of those videos, someone will win, and then you can get credit for it. Statistically.
So, Paul, did you open your gold foil?
so I got the flexors and I sold them
Oh.
instantly.
Oh, that's right.
That's right. When you win, you
get the
know
stick
what it
one.
is.
Never
It's
mind.
not
Never
random
mind.
when you win.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're so used to these like little envelopes. Maybe one day we'll know what it feels like to get the card.
Yeah, I opened the box like.
Did you
No,
keep your first one, or did you sell them both?
I immediately. I can't have valuables on me. I just get paranoid. So I tried
Okay.
to. I posted in the Discord of the purple Discord. I just posted. I had the card. I was like, I'm here for 30 minutes to negotiate, and then I think Matthew came up to me instantly, and we made a deal. So yeah,
Wow,
it was great.
that's
Yeah.
awesome.
I love the idea that as soon as you win, you just stand up from the table. You're like, looking to sell flexors. Just like start like. Your opponent's just like, oh my god.
In shambles.
I mean, yeah. I felt
Yeah,
like
pretty much.
purple Discord was okay.
That's awesome though. Thank you so much, Paul, for coming on and
Yeah,
having the
thanks you guys
podcast
as
with
well.
us.
It was great
Oh.
to be invited. Yeah, I really liked it.
Of course, dude, you've been on a tear. Cat Pear always talks about how good you are and how nice you are.
Really?
I was like, dude, it sounds like a perfect combo here.
Thanks. I really
Of course.
enjoyed it.
So, guys, we're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you so much for sitting down for 80 minutes and listening to us rant and have
Like,
fun.
follow, subscribe.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We have to do that, or people unsubscribe from your channel. I forgot about that.
Every time we post it, nobody says it. Like it goes down. Subscriber count goes down every time, like clockwork.
It's insane.